All right, hello, good morning, good evening, and good night. I hope you guys are doing absolutely fantastic, because in today's video, what we're going to be doing, we have a lot of screens up, as you could tell. We are making a video, something similar to what we've done in the past here with this one here. Instead of $10,000, what we're going to do is how to invest $100,000 for massive monthly dividends with these 5 high yielding stocks. So if you guys do remember, I did make a video on 5 high yielding stocks, which would be TSLY, KLIP, Credit Suisse's USOI, OARK, and then also CLM, Cornerstone. And what I did was I took $10,000, put it into my calculator. We calculated how much money you'd receive in dividends every single month from a $10,000 investment, or as well annually, which equated to about $4,000 or so. But what we're going to do in this video is taking these 5 funds. Once again, we are going to invest $100,000, and we're going to see exactly using the calculator what that would give us. So if that does sound good, I hope you guys do enjoy this video. We're up to now 3,204 subscribers, crossed over that 200 subscriber marker in the 3,000 territory. So I want to say thank you to everyone who subscribed and made that possible. So without further ado, if you do want to subscribe, please do so, but you don't have to, because we are getting into the video anyway. So TSLY. TSLY is our starter here. And what we're going to do is we're going to basically check each of the yields here, taking TSLY 60% yield. What we're going to do is we're going to take $100,000 and we're going to divide it by 5. Because we have 5 companies, we're going to split them equally. So we're going to give each company roughly $20,000 to work with. So TSLY is our first stock. It is obviously the Yieldmax Tesla Option Income Strategy ETF. It's gone down over the past little while. I don't necessarily have it up on Yahoo Finance, but it's taken a big dip. Share price is down to roughly $11.30, and the yield is sitting at roughly 61%. So 60.89. So what we're going to do is take our $20,000. We're going to multiply it by 0.6089, which is the current dividend yield. So a $20,000 investment annualized for TSLY is going to pay us $12,178. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to add our next investment, which is KLIP. KLIP is the China Kraneshares, China Internet and Cover Call Strategy ETF. They write cover calls on KWEB, which is the Chinese internet sector. That is their kind of like underlying ticker. And they pay a pretty hefty dividend of 51.27%. So going here, we're going to go $20,000 once again times 0.5127, which is their dividend yield. And that's going to give us a total annual income with $40,000 invested of $22,432. And what we'll do at the end is we'll divide this by 12 and we'll get that monthly income from all these stocks. So next, we have USOI. USOI coming in with a dividend yield of 18.86%. They are the X-Links Crude Oil Shares Cover Call ETN, not an ETF. Notice this, ETN, Exchange Traded Note. They trade under a bank, and if that bank fails, so will Credit Suisse's USOI, but it's actually not Credit Suisse anymore. I'm pretty sure it is USB, something like that. USB Bank or something like that bought them out, but they are now paying a dividend of 18.86%. So we're going to put that in. So plus 20,000 times 0.1886, and that will give us up to $26,204. So that's already investing $60,000 right there. Now we're going into our next company, which is the Yieldmax Innovation Option Income Strategy ETF by Yieldmax, which is OARK. They pay a dividend roughly 35% at $34.37. So once again, adding our $20,000, and we're going to multiply it by 0.35. What is it? What do we have here? I totally forgot. Brain fog. 34.37. 34.37. Okay. So now investing $80,000 across 4 different companies, we're going to have an annual income of $33,078. We are going to our last company, which is CLM. CLM is a Cornerstone Strategic Value Fund. And Cornerstone is very interesting. What they do for the most part is They are a value fund. They invest in a bunch of different companies. As you can see, their top 10 holdings and their portfolio weights right here. We have Apple, Microsoft, Alphabet, Amazon, Berkshire, Nvidia. So these are obviously very high class companies that they invest in. Cornerstone, CLM, they are a 4-star fund, as you can see kind of right beside here. And I do follow a guy on YouTube, and he does cover them very well. I think it's Aiken Todd. I do actually I used to really like watching his videos. I haven't watched too many lately, but what I would say is he covers this fund very well. And over the past little while, Cornerstone's actually done pretty poorly, but it's okay because it gives the opportunity as investors. It's down roughly 20% from its highs of $8 all the way down to $6.33. And the thing is, Cornerstone can trade at a NAV. You can drip at the NAV. I'm pretty sure you have to get a special brokerage account. That's my understanding, to drip at this NAV. But when Cornerstone is trading at $8, you're getting dividends at the same rate. Your price is $8, but you can drip at the NAV, which would have been $6.09. And you could see there's a 4% premium discount. So automatically, right off the bat, you're making about 4% on reinvested shares. But enough about that. We need to calculate this dividend. So we got to figure out what this dividend is. We got roughly 21.05% for CLM's value fund. And so we are going to put that into the calculator. So we're going to do plus 20,000 times 0.2105. Oh, 05, not 1505. And this is our total. So as you can see, $37,288 is going to be our annual dividend income from these 5 companies: TSLY, KLIP, USOI, OARK, and CLM. So $37,288. If you were to invest $100,000, split them across evenly, these companies, that's what you would receive in a year. Now, what we're going to do is take this dividend and I'm going to divide this by 12, and this is going to be our monthly income. So as you can see, if you were to invest $100,000, you'd be making about $3,107 every single month. Now, of course, I don't necessarily recommend this strategy. Obviously, TSLY is very volatile. It's fallen a lot in the past little while. KLIP has had a track record of falling for a very long time. When that will recover, I'm not sure. I'm kind of waiting for that response on KWEB. USOI has actually done pretty well for me. It's kind of trading about similar price point to where it was when I bought it and still paying me a pretty great dividend yield. OARK, I have no intention in investing in. I don't like the underlying fund, which is ARK and Innovation ETF. I know some people might really like ARK. It's just not for me. I'm not in the super heavy tech space like Kathy Woods is in, and I don't want to really follow her principles, so I don't invest in OARK. CLM is very interesting to me, and I might actually pick up some shares because I do find it very interesting. I like the yield. I like what they invest in, and I think long term they should be a good investment. Even though this looks straight down, I think if you buy it at the right price point like we have here, it could be a potentially good buying opportunity. So that's kind of my thoughts on each of the companies. But with investing in all these companies, you're getting roughly a $3,000 dividend every single month. Now, is it necessarily the safest thing to do? Probably not, but I'm just kind of showing you what $100,000 invested in each of these companies could receive you. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I thought this was pretty interesting. Obviously, you know what? If you were to invest in something like Coca-Cola, you would receive about a 3% dividend or so right off the bat. So let's say 3% here, but then you divide that by 12 months and you could really see the difference between $3,000 and $250 every single month. Of course, Coca-Cola is like a long-standing company. They are a stable company. This 250s, I wouldn't say it's guaranteed, but you know it's most likely going to be there. But there's a significant difference between $250 and obviously $3,107. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video and gave you a little perspective of how investing in high dividend yielding companies can obviously return you a lot more in terms of dividend cash flow. Obviously, that's what we cover on this channel, and I'm grateful for you guys to be here, watch these videos, enjoy them with me. So with all that being said, I want to say I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I hope you guys kind of maybe seen some new stocks if you weren't already like kind of aware of OARK, USOI, and CLM, whatever it be. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Stick around for the next ones, and I will see you guys in the future. See you guys later.